What is the meaning of this? Where are we?
I will do the questioning, please, sir. And you will give me full and complete answers if you value your life. I have more things to ask you, but first, I have questions to ask him. Thomas, you and I must talk. You've been a bad boy. A very bad boy. So, Thomas, where have you been?
Trying to stay as far away from you as possible, no doubt.
You're not from around here. The posters from the sky made that clear.
Nor you. The disc that Thomas recovered reveals that.
And who, may I ask, are you both?
I'm Stephen Brown, intergalactic traveller and adventurer.
And I am Professor Farum Colonis, overseer to Amerio I's study of Earth.
And I am Thomas Preston, a pawn in both your games.
Thomas, don't be so childish. Haven't I always told you how important you are?
The most valuable of all your experiments.
My boy, you have no idea.
But I think that I do. I think I know why you call a man who appears much older than yourself my boy.
And your female companion, does she share your theories?
She doesn't know yet. But what? How do you know about Kate?
I think you'd better ask Thomas about that. He tried to get you here without himself being bound to stay. But having gotten him in my grasp once more, I wasn't going to let him wander off. The collar persuaded him. Pain often does.
I'm sorry, Stephen.
If that's you cape-waving freak, I'm gonna kick you right in the...
And so, Stephen Brown, you were about to tell me your theory.
If you harm her...
Then you will do nothing in your current situation.
I know what you do to people.
From Thomas, no doubt.
I've only begun to tell him of your wickedness.
Not wickedness, Thomas. Merely curiosity.
So curiosity makes you torture? Makes you drive men insane with their pain and suffering? That's sadism.
I will admit there have been some enlightening discoveries to my research. For example, who'd have thought that if you can make a human male scream at certain frequencies, there would be a music to it.
God damn you.
God? None of this is any of that false father's business. I orchestrate this sweet symphony of suffering with no patron and no audience. Merely those who await their time to turn the tune.
Bastards!
I'm almost afraid to ask my only question. I fear I already know the answer.
Afraid for yourself?
No. Afraid for another.
You learnt a little about Thomas from delving into my disc, then?
Learnt what?
I learned that you do more than just experiment on people.
The splicing of codes, yes. Why don't you tell him your suspicion?
Why don't you?
Tell me what?
On each planet, the Omerians acquire new traits and further their species by...
Tell him how he is what he is.
Damn you, what... Tell him yourself. You owe him that much.
Please?
I owe you nothing. You owe me everything. I am the devil who dragged you into this world from the womb, who mated with your mother, who joined man on Omerion. I am the father of our futures. The reason I appear younger than Thomas is that my race age far slower. I am like a fire over this era, and you two are nothing but mere sparks in the night. Thomas, the reason why I refer to you as my boy is that you are precisely that. You have wandered a while, but now, at last, you are home.
And what will you do with us now?
I am unsure in your case. But as for Thomas, I have made my decision. I cannot allow his capabilities to increase further, and nor can I allow him to escape again. The collar restrains him for now, but it will not continue to do so.
So what happens now?
The harvest of his genetic material.
The what?
I have some small affection for you, Thomas, as I do for all of the crossbreeds I have created. But if you are determined not to serve your father race, then you can be put to other uses. Most of you is eminently expendable. Take him to the girl's cell. I shall start to prepare for the procedure. Thomas, you have precious little time to alter your perspective, but as the humans would say, change your heart before I take it from you.
I need to prepare Preston for the procedure, so I'll call you when required. Come on, we don't have much time.
What are you doing?
What I should have done a long time ago.
What's changed your mind?
You're no friend of mine, but he is clearly the enemy. We can't allow him to carry on with these twisted experiments. I mean, too many have already died.
I can't escape. Besides, what is the point? I'm his son, the product of that twisted creature. Might as well deserve death anyway.
Pull yourself together. You are what you are, and until you got this awful knowledge, you are just a free and defiant spirit. He will not crush this butterfly under his will. I don't have a key for the lock on the collar. Would you mind undoing it? It is safe. Great, we shall go now. And next, the door.
What's going on?
End game.
Is this the jerk that sent those guards to lock me up?
That's the chap.
Hope I'm not going to receive one of those too.
No, you're all right. You were just trying to look after yourself. You meant no harm.
Please, you will stop this madness, won't you?
You will be silent now, because I'm in charge of this facility. And once all of these people have gone, that's when my work begins.
What have you got planned for him?
He will atone for his sins, and he will help me atone for mine. We have lots of work to do to improve this world. With the equipment that we have in our laboratories, we can help to cure illness and surgeries beyond all of these primitive tools that you can see here, and help the society into a much brighter future.
And Tom, what are your plans?
London. I might retire by the sea. Brighton, perhaps, or Blackpool. A residency by the pier, making rabbits appear, or the old gold watch.
Hello?
Master,
Robo?
apologies for interrupting your holiday, but the Venturer has been receiving some peculiar communication attempts.
What do you mean?
Somebody has tried to make contact with the ship, and then as soon as they have succeeded, the communication has been withdrawn.
You mean they hung up?
It could be worded in that manner.
Peculiar. Well, keep an eye on it. Me and Kate are going to take in a show.
Charlie the Venturer. No! Oh, I can't tell them. It could be too late already. How do I tell them that I've messed up big time? I've endangered their lives. And I've unleashed something terrible onto their ship. I don't know how to tell them. I'm too embarrassed to tell them.
Steve, I've done something really stupid. It's Anna.
Let's look at what we know. We know that she's in this room, and we know that the signal's dying.
We need to remove her backup memory.